Thank you, Dr. Mall, for your kind comments and participation earlier. That's added a tremendous amount of value to our discussion and our planning going forward. You've been a leader all across the academic world, and we very much appreciate your involvement. We had the pleasure of hearing Mr. Mall speak virtually at our Heartland Regional University event in Nashville back in August. And her insights there inspired many follow-up conversations among the attendees. As you all know, I've had a very unique experience in promoting exchanges between the United States and China, first as an elected official, then as a college professor, and now as the leader of a nonprofit organization, United States Heartland China Association. As the governor of Missouri and chairman of the Midwest Governors Association, I had opened Missouri's first trade office in China. At this time, I valued the value I valued China's students and scholars for their contributions to our state's economy as much as our growing export to China itself. I will never forget my first visit to China. My family came with me, and during the trip, my son turned 10. And we visited with school there, and they learned a lot. I learned a lot. But the important is of visiting schools and learning the culture. We were visiting these schools. The teachers asked for their students could give our son a present. And what's a father to do when somebody makes the offer? Later, when I became professor of Webster University, I had the opportunity to bring the first Confucius Institute to Missouri. And it went very well, and now it has been changed. And we've had difficulty in that issue, as they have all across the country. It's important that we figure out how we can build those relationships that really help both countries and both cultures. Those interactions are what inspired me to continue promoting exchanges between the people of the United States and China today, because I know that the people of the United States and China are there to want to learn and want to grow and prosper. So China must stay in common with all of us working together to have a better understanding of what each other's culture is all about. The panels have some of the leading experts on the U.S.-China people-to-people exchanges. So many of the organizations here have done great work, and it's been very, very beneficial to all of us. From universities to universities, it is added tremendous value to our organization and our region. From ping pong diplomacy and sister cities, the students and scholars exchanges, all of those have added real value. From the universities to multinational and small businesses, we believe all of these exchanges are excellent, but must go hand in hand to make sure we build the type of future that both cultures want. From the Heartland region, where we are often referred to as the flyover region, we see many unmet interests and needs related to China. We believe that the future of the U.S.-China people-to-people exchanges need to be expanded in the following ways. Number one, we need more inclusive exchange programs that engage diverse constituents regardless of their age, their race, their economic situation. Exchanges with China should not be a luxury. Those in rural communities should have just as much opportunity to engage internationally and develop the kind of appreciation and understanding that really adds value to both countries and both cultures. I have been involved with the American Legion Missouri Boy State program for over 40 years. My work there has enabled me to better understand how young people from different cultures can relate and learn from each other, and to create experiences for these high schoolers that teaches them about culture and appreciation by welcoming Chinese students to their conferences. This gives me hope that if we can start with young people, we will have a better chance to build a real connection and appreciation between the younger generation and our two countries. These past 3 years have been tough on all students and all citizens, our families, our businesses, both at home and abroad. But I hope that 2023, we will see the return of people-to-people exchanges. I truly believe that human interaction, one person at a time, is our best form of diplomacy, and that learning is to appreciate one another's culture and best taught ways that they learn and we learn, so that the people can develop into a strong, coherent culture moving forward. It is our duty to make this world a better place for those that come after us. And frankly, it is in our best interest to do so. We must continue the good work that got us here and learn each other's ways, so we can forge a cooperative bilateral relationship that actually bodes well for the safety and security of the entire world. We all have too much invested in that effort to turn our back and turn our lot another direction. We must find ways to work together for everyone's benefit.